child, thank y'all for picking up my call. Nicki Minaj crashes out on SZA, TDE, Doechii, and anybody else that got fake bot streams. Oh, and Roc Nation and Desiree and her daughter and Jay-Z are still on the chopping block as well. They're not exempt from this, but we're not talking about them today. Oh yes, Nicki has gone on and found more victims. I mean, people to go ahead and expose or blow their spot up or the jig is up, as she says. But I think this conversation needs to take a shift because to be quite honest, Nicki, I'm fed up. Well, let's have a conversation about it all because this is Woo Child. Woo Child. Woo Child, let's hop right into this call. Now listen, there's so much to say. There's so much to say. This was not on my bingo card this year at all. Nicki Minaj getting into it with SZA. Nicki is known to beef with people. Nicki is known to clap back or maybe even start things right off the rip. But, with SZA, I didn't see happening, because they were cool at a point. I remember at one point, SZA would comment on Nicki Minaj's post and say like, oh my God, the hair looks so good when Tay was doing the hair. I need to get to the origins of it because I kind of hopped in the later part of this whole debacle, okay? So I saw when Nicki was talking about TDE and I was scrolling and I was like, why are you calling TDE? I think she called it tiny executives, something like that. And I was like, why are you coming for TDE like this? What is this about? Oh my goodness. Like it was Roc Nation, now TDE? Now here's the gag. Now I know she's a part of Young Money, which I know, Drake versus Kendrick and, Young Money used to be like the label, but no longer they are the label. It is TDE who's the rap label right now. Like they're the ones that are carrying the torch or just being the label in general, like all Black superior talent. Could have came from that, but I don't know. Maybe there's some behind the scenes stuff with Nicki Minaj and Top or, Punch that I don't know anything about. I don't know. And then she was also talking about the 30 million streams being lost, AKA Doechii has lost 30 million streams, I believe. And she was basically making a mockery of that. And so SZA came out and was like, girl, which in my mind, I was like, same, SZA, I would have did the same thing. You're not gonna talk about my people. And SZA has a complicated relationship with TDE. They go back and forth with, dropping each other and then they don't drop each other and then they, I understand. But at the end of the day, these people are family. They make money together. So I would have been like, girl, who you coming for too? But here we go. I wanna actually read, let me share my screen. Let's just go ahead and get into the gig. Let me go ahead and share my screen. All right, I got my screen pulled up right here. So somebody put a thread together of all the things and how it started and how we got here. Cause I literally have no idea how we got here. So listen, this is the tea, right? So SZA shaded Nicki after she posted this about TDE Punch. It had nothing to do with SZA at all, according to Barb's. I guess Nicki posted this here. Me after I suck some good zick. Guarantee you wouldn't fight a man. We have every tweet of your bullying, lying, and more. Your name was added to that shit list, shitty draws. Same thing that make you laugh, make you shit. Okay. So this is coming for TDE. I don't know. She posted this about TDE. It was out of, I don't know why. There could be some business things in the past. I don't know. Maybe TDE was saying that Nicki's wrong. By the way, Punch and Top actually paid, this is very random. I was out to dinner one time. We were at a hibachi place and we were sitting at the same table as them and they paid my dinner. They paid the whole table's dinner that night. Random. Things like that happen in LA though all the time. You'd be like, oh, hey, thank you. Anywho, SZA went for a show and made a tweet. She claimed she wasn't referring to Nicki Minaj. And this is what SZA said. Mercury retrograde, don't take the bait, LOL silly goose. Oh, even though that's definitely to Nicki, for sure. Nicki Minaj got angry and quote tweeted her saying, SZA looks and sounds like she got stung by a bee and calls her a what? a dog? Go draw your freckles back on, Buki. Liar, liar, pants on fire, sounding like a fucking dead dog. Oh, that's what she said. Okay, Nicki. It's honestly so disappointing. It's honestly so disappointing. SZA replies to Nicki Minaj, and Ratio, the queen of rap of Nicki Minaj, even got angrier. Because Nicki came back and said, I'm sorry, SZA came back and said, I don't give a fuck about none of that weird shit you popping. And that's just that on that. Oh, that's why somebody said ratio Nicki in less than 5 minutes. Period. Period. Because, bitch, you look stupid. Yeah, you do. You do, Nicki. We're getting to that. 1 second. Barb's tweeted that SZA says she should go for a solo instead of a joint tour. She quoted him with evidence of her solo tour. Because I'm about to say SZA's solo tour sold very well. The SOS tour was huge. Here he is. Yeah, SZA says, what the fuck you want to see? Let me know. The SOS tour grossed $100 million. SZA joins Tina Turner, Beyonce, Rihanna as the only black women to achieve this milestone with a tour. The only black women. Exactly. That's the tea. Somebody said, go girl, we're behind you. You're bigger than her. And that's the tea. That's no shade. Let me go back to being calm, SZA says. Shy and meek. Y'all have a blessed night. See you tomorrow for night 2, Paris. And that's how you do that, because, bitch, I'm going on tour. I'm on my tour. While you're at home tweeting, Miss Minaj, you doing all that, I'm on tour. So, yeah. And that's just that. Nicki Minaj quoted SZA's tweet following their back and forth, calls her ugly, chubby, and skinny after SZA says she wants to go back to being calm, shy, and meek and go offline and prepare for her show in Paris. So Nicki goes and says, shut up, ugly. Ugly? I'm in a meeting, so I don't know if you were still talking shit or not. So if you didn't, I'll delete later, ho. What meeting you in, Nicki? What meeting you in? No shade. With Kink to be a streamer? Girl, what are you doing? Girl, Nicki, this is a chop. This is really becoming a chop. This is becoming a chop. This is becoming a chop. This is becoming a chop. Nicki, like, girl, you a chop, girl. Chop 1, Nicki. Chop 2, Nicki. No shade. Girl. What she say? Nicki says, do you know the level of inside hate for yourself you have to be this much of a cunt for no reason to the woman you later worked with? Now act like you motherfucking tarot card, bitch, quit. What an odd little weirdo. What? She also says, bitch damn near broke that man's back and leg, bitch fat, chubby, and skinny at the same damn time. You really body shaming? Like, bitch, where are those 30 million streams that disappeared on Spotify? Like your false fake freckles. Botting tweets when you arguing is just as weird as SZA. You really body shaming? And you talk about somebody looking fat and chubby and skinny at the same time? Nicki. That's like the pot calling the kettle black. Nicki. Now, baby. Okay. Now, before I continue reading, right? Let me say this. I've had to learn to separate the art and the artist. I've had to. For people like Kanye West, Azalea Banks, now Nicki Minaj, because y'all in the same boat to me. Just being honest, you are, Nicki. You're in the same boat as them. You are. Metrically, maybe not. Well, Kanye is more successful than all y'all, but you know. Here's the thing. For you to body shame is insane. Nicki, your weight and your body has changed throughout the years insanely. And people have come for you. People have come for you talking about your BBL don't match your thighs. People have taken screenshots of your concert and showed your body and showed how your behind, the ass that you've injected over the years, is now drooping. And your weight as a mother, as a woman as well, has fluctuated. And you know that. And I'm not going to sit up here and act like you know, people don't talk about people's bodies because, like, you know, that's just what people do. But, like, when y'all both are women in the industry that have been ridiculed about their bodies and have been ripped apart through the media, but in the same breath, you want to talk about protecting women, and you talk about this Desiree situation with her daughter and everything, and her daughter, and you saw women this and women that, but where was that at? When this tweet, like, how could you body shame another woman like that? When you're also cosmetically enhanced as well. Are we gagging? I need to get off the floor sometimes. Can we take it back to BET 2018? Don't let me go back to how I used to be with you, Nicki. Please don't. Because Nicki, me and the Barbs, we are cool, we good, at least the rational Barbs. And I'm gonna be honest with you, this call, I'm talking to the rational Barbs, but the Barbs that's crazy and wanna be insane, and don't want to think and just like following aimlessly behind you, y'all can unfollow me, you can unsubscribe, you can do the smear campaigns like you like to do and try to act like I am whatever the fuck you like to try to act like, because bitch, you can take you and your irrational leader the fuck away from me. You can. I'm disgusted at Nicki body shaming that girl like that when Nicki has been the butt, no pun intended, but the butt of the joke when it comes to her BBL or ass shots. And you've had to get your chest redone multiple times. Like, Nicki, come on now. Like, get it together. Don't do that to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself, Onika. Nicki calls out SZA for being both chubby and skinny at the same time and questioned 30 million streams disappearing. Now, listen to the thing, right? I saw the streams disappear and like, you know, Spotify is cracking down on bots and things like that and streaming farms. That is the truth. I don't know what TDE got going on, if it is streaming, you know, bots or whatever, but the thing is, all these record labels do it. Nicki, your shit probably got bots as well. You don't even know it. You with Universal is right? I wouldn't be surprised if things are botted for you as well. All these major labels do it. Every single one of them. You're not exempt, Nicki Minaj. I wouldn't be surprised if yours is also rigged in some type of way. Anywho, moving on. I'm gonna make you feel like it's your special day. Save it. You know how I feel about your singing. And you can, because I love the bars, you try to clock my singing as well and bring up my music. Please do. I sound better than Nicki. I can bat and say, my music's actually good. I wouldn't make Pink Birthday. I wouldn't even know how to make Pink Birthday, actually. That would stay on my hard drive, okay? For the Barbs, for the crazy Barbs out there that type, like, well, Zach, look at your music. Well, listen, just wait till the new shit comes out very soon. You're really gonna gag. You're really gonna gag. And I can't wait for you to gag. And I can't wait for you to gag. Because for her to come and say SZA sound like a bee when you make what you make, when you're not rapping, because what you will do, you will rap a girl under the bus. You will do that. You are Queen Nicki Minaj when it comes to that. And like I said, I've separated the two. Nicki will forever be my favorite rap girl. Forever. Love that bitch. Down. But the person, Onika, can't stand her. Can't stand her. Love Nicki Minaj though. Love the brand. Love the music. Love her. The person, girl, she is becoming tired to me. Very tired. I get bullied by millions online every day, then step my ass out on a packed stadium tour where people show me real love in real life. Shout out to her best friend, Lizzo. My parents are healthy and I'm the most successful I've ever been. So get some fucking perspective and bark at the wall. Oh my God. The Barbs gonna get you when the Barbs get at you. The Barbs don't do nothing, girl. Them crazy Barbs just tweet and harass and tweet and harass. You know, whoop-de-doo. Go buy the music for your girl. Buy the tickets for your girls next tour. Do that if you're gonna harass somebody. You know what I'm saying? For the crazy Barbs. I know my same Barbs, they the ones that got the money, you know. The girls that talk outside of the neck. SZA fan suggested she posted herself with a Grammy and shades Nicki. But no, I'm glad she didn't do that. Nicki Minaj boasted about her success and compared to SZA's and kept tweeting at SZA. Barbs also came with their think pieces. Wait, what? Somebody said SZA inserted herself into something that had nothing to do with her. It has something to do with her. It has something to do with her. Nicki came for her team, her people. TDE is her people. Doechii is her people. And I don't like the fact that Nicki came for Doechii like that. I don't like that, because Doechii has done nothing but giving you respect over the years. Nothing. And she even when people were coming for her, like, you stole Nicki's cadences and all this with all that, I mean, which is like I be telling people, that's what people do when you open doors for the new talent. You know, these new talents are going to be inspired by you. So naturally, Doechii is going to be inspired by Nicki and maybe have some cadences like Nicki. But like, Doechii has never, ever, ever shaded Nicki in the sense that I know of. I could be wrong, Barbs, you know, for my same Barbs out there. When I say Barbs, I'm talking to the same Barbs, not the delusional girls. For my Barbs out there, I could be wrong. Maybe if you have a clip where you be like, Zach, actually, Doechii did do something like this, a little shady back, then we can talk. Because, you know, maybe I don't know. You know, I'm open to saying I don't know, girl. I don't know. But for what I do know and what I've seen, Doechii has always showed love to Nicki and respect. But here we go. She's the girl on top, though. And this now confirms that theory to me as well, where people used to say Nicki only comes for the girls and don't like them when they hit a top or they get to a point where, you know, you stepping up into Nicki's territory where, like, you up here now. And Doechii did win a Grammy off a mixtape, Nicki. You sold 100K off a mixtape, and Doechii sold that and got a Grammy from this mixtape. Not an album, a mixtape. Her debut album hasn't even come out yet. And I could challenge you this and say, I would love to see if Nicki can battle Doechii today. You know what I'm saying? I would like to see if today's Nicki can battle Doechii today. I want to know. Boots, were you on the show? I want to know. Because I want to see you do it. That whole reunion just got quotables. But like, I want to see you do it. Oh, really? Because I want to see you do it. Pick a wall. Like, I would love to see, because Doechii's pen and Doechii's deliverance, though it has reminiscences of Nicki Minaj and inspirations by Nicki Minaj, but girl, she's doing it. Where you at? Nicki still want to be gangster today with her husband. Because of her husband, girl, Nicki became so gang affiliated. When did you become so tough? And ever since you became so gangster tough, girl, you ain't been rapping the same. Can we talk? Ever since Nicki became this gangster, Nicki has not been able to rap and give the bars like she used to. She hasn't. Have you heard Pink Friday 2? No shade. And I wouldn't be surprised, no shade, Nicki. Let's really open up. Let's really take it there, bitch. Because no shade, Onika, you need to hear this. Nicki, I love you, girl. I love you, Nicki, so I'm not coming for you. Onika, you're a chop. You look miserable. Let's really open it up. Because if I had to be completely honest, I bet you probably asked SZA for a feature before. Let's really wake it up. And that's exactly what happened, actually. Just jumping in really quick between this call. SZA tweeted last night, Nicki, you absolutely know my music and what I contribute because you asked for features twice to no response. In addition to rapping my lyrics on Feeling Myself, cooking up the bass, looking like a kilo, LOL, you're having a moment? I'm not sure why, but be blessed. And here's the screenshot as well. Hey, it's Nicki Minaj? Yeah, how are you? I'm good, money. What's poppin'? And congrats are in order. Thank you. Is SZA recording right now? Got this hook I think she would be dope on. Like I thought. Yeah, she's heavy into her album. Send it. Okay, I'll just send the hook first. If she fuck with it, I'll send the files to an email. Give me a sec. So this actually did happen. So Nicki just tweeted, hey, it's Tony. The Tiger? No, Busby, Bumbleina. Girl. Give it up. You lost. You're a lost cause. Give it up. You lost, babe. SZA came and ate you up real quick. Hey, it's 30 million listeners that mysteriously vanished. Okay, Nicki. Girl. No shade. Nicki. These people can have bots and the industry can be manipulated and botted and all that. That's very true. And the thing is, that's very much a thing. And that's what Spotify is cracking down on. But regardless of the fact, girl, you have lost. And you look even more ridiculous still talking. Back to the original call. I just had to hop right in and give my little 2 cents on this, but that was actually happening right now. I would not be surprised if Onika has asked SZA for a feature, and maybe SZA didn't get around to it because SZA sometimes don't turn her verses in. Okay? I wouldn't be surprised. Did she sound like a B then? Did she sound like a B then, girl? I'm just speculating. I could be completely wrong. But I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be surprised if Onika has asked SZA for a feature. Because say what you want, but a SZA feature does go off. Circling back to that Doechii situation, I really would like to see if Nicki can hang with Doechii right now. Now, don't get me wrong, my girl Nicki is still that girl, okay? When it comes to rapping. Do not get me completely wrong. Now, my bitch is still that girl. But does she have it like these new girls got it still? Can she be the queen for real? Can you hold that crown? Not by just stats, but by agility as well. Nowadays, I'm just saying, I challenge you and say. Onika, I challenge you and say. Somebody says, get SZA's fake body back to the doctor when we finish her. Right. I guess you should tell your fave the same thing. Oh. Nicki says, wait, does SZA think she's more successful than me? LOL. Y'all catch me up, please. SZA, if every song you've ever done vanished right now, the music business wouldn't even miss you. I've been to countries that never heard of you. I know you're not that stupid, are you? Stadiums. Wait, where's that full tweet? Where's that full tweet? Where's that full tweet? Where is that full tweet? Because girl, where's that full tweet? Girl, where's that full tweet? She says, the full tweet. I've been to country stadiums. Did you look at the venues I played on my own headlining festival tour out of the country last year? Bitch, you ever headlined to 80K people? Well, I mean, she's doing it right now on the stadium tour, so. Her name is on the bill as well. Though it is a joint tour, quote unquote. It's her tour as well, but either who. Bitch, what have you ever done besides Yoda on autotune that needed retuning? Bitch, I'm an icon. You're not. The end. That's not true. Nicki, don't play yourself. Be kind to yourself, Onika. Be kind to yourself. While you're at home tweeting like this, she's on a babe, bitch, oh my God, are you stupid or slow? Onika, are you, bitch, girl, you're not that fried over there, girl. You're not that fried. You're not that goddamn done. You're not that flipped and dipped and done over there, bitch. You can't be. Onika, the SZA bitch, the SZA, the Snooze, the Kill Bill, the Control album. I'm not even saying, because I'm not even like a SZA stan. I'm not even a SZA stan. I just appreciate black women's work and how legendary SZA, I think, isn't SZA's like SOS album right now the longest running album for a black artist since Michael Jackson's Thriller or something like that on the Billboard Top 200 by a black artist in like general, period. May I mind you, SOS is about to be fucking diamond. If I'm not mistaken, in under 3 years, is Pink Friday 2 about to be diamond? I'm sorry, does Nicki have an album about to be diamond? At all. Bots or not, bitch, somebody bought something. Something's working. Where's yours? To diminish another black woman's work like that, bitch, you look miserable. Onika, bitch, you look miserable. I have to say it. To diminish another black woman's work like that made history, bitch, and here you go, she's not an icon and you are? And look what you're doing with your iconism, bitch, at your house tweeting. You're at your house tweeting. So how iconic are you, Miss Bitch? No shade. No shade. That really makes me so mad because like, we in this industry already have to work so hard to be seen. We have to. Black artists in general have to work so hard to be seen in this industry. The fact that SZA has broken records like this, offer authentic, genuine music to herself, auto-tuned, that is a stylistic choice of herself, by the way, because the bitch can sing when she wants to. Now, okay? Now, SZA's voice can do what it wants to do when it wants to do it. But let me tell you something. She makes it, it's her stylistic thing. It's her. It's her brand. People can say the same thing about you, Nicki, using the same fucking bars you've been using for the past 10 fucking years, bitch. You've been using the same fucking bars for the past 10, 15 years. But just re-dicing them up and put them in different fucking sequences, girl. Stop playing, girl, like you're not untouchable, bitch. Because only in the rap space Uh-oh. Let's take it there. In the rap space, you are that bitch. You will die a legend. However, comma, outside of that rap space, Miss Bitch, you have competition. You do. Stand up, Onika, because you look crazy and you sound miserable. It's actually sad. It's actually sad. It's actually god-awful. It's actually pitiful. Look at you. Look at you, girl. Tweeting. Get in the booth, bitch. Make some money off of this. Because I am. Clock that. That's the real tea, bitch. Because I want a bitch to come to tell me what you're talking about. I am. I don't tweet for free. I don't do that. I don't. Onika, go make some money off of this. If you really want to be that girl, go hop in a booth. Make a song about it that don't sound like Bigfoot. Oh, can you do that though? Can you do that nowadays? Because SZA still can make hits. SZA can burp and make a hit. That bitch can release a song like Shirt, Saturn, no music video, no visuals, no nothing. And it will go. It will go. It will be something people hold on to. People cherish that music. What's the last song Onika has made that you hold on and cherish, bitch? Barbs, I want to hear you sing it in the back. I want to hear you sing it. What was the last song, Onika? Come to the front, Miss Onika girl. What was the last song you made besides Fuck the Club Up sample? Or Everybody sample? Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe her last like chart song, like the big like commercial song was, Super Freaky Girl. Oh, wait, that was a sample as well. Oh, maybe the one with Ice Spice. Oh, that was a sample as well. So what was the last song Nicki has made that made people cherish like a SZA's discography? Run it for me. Please, I would love to go discography for discography with Miss Onika, with Miss SZA. Girl, please, your discography, no shade. Onika, girl, no shade. Girl, if you think your discography holds a candle to SZA's discography, quality-wise, because now, bitch, no shade. There was a time Onika was making all that money doing that features, girl. She was a feature girl. She got more features than she got original songs, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So I say that to say, girl, you do that. Like, that's what you do. You're a feature girl, Nicki. I lived through your era, bitch. I remember every time I turned around, it was a feature Nicki Minaj, feature Nicki. So, bitch, you better have a lot of stats because, bitch, you ran the feature world, girl. Like, every song popped because of Nicki Minaj. Okay? Every song was popping back in the early 2010s and middle 2010s because of Nicki Minaj. Period. And that's my bitch's legacy. That's my bitch's legacy, okay? But I would never diminish my bitch's legacy because you don't have to tear down my bitch's legacy to tear down another black woman's legacy. You don't have to. Because you both did very fucking well, girl. Look at you. Stand up, bitch. So you better have some stats, Miss Girl. But when it comes to actual quality discography, solo songs, no feature. Bitch, we can even take it further. Your most iconic album, which would be not the Pink Print. Well, it could be. Could be Pink Print. I was going to say Pink Friday, but maybe Pink Print. Versus Control, we're not in the same conversation. We're not in the same conversation. Control is a cultural album. Control lives with like the Lauryn Hill Miseducation type album. Like you have to understand, Control, no artist has lived off an album like Control, like SZA did with Control. I haven't read the rest of this tweet, girl. I just went on a whole tangent. This tweet is about to, I don't even want to read the rest of this, but anyway, let's do it. Pay that man for almost breaking his back. Why didn't you speak up when your exec was bullying, harassing me, you dirty Maggie cunt? Mangy. So apparently Nicki is alleging that TDE's execs were bullying and harassing her. These bottled numbers on all platforms have y'all losing y'all mother effing minds. You the type that wouldn't be quiet in school trying to fit in. You still have no clue who you are. Neither do you. Quiet as it's kept. Neither do you. Neither do you. Nicki, look the way you're lashing out, neither do you. You don't know who you are. You don't know. You don't. Look at you. You wouldn't tweet like this if you knew who you really were. You couldn't pay me to act like this online. And my job is to be online. I know you went nights without washing that musty face. Bitch, how you remember exactly where every freckle go? Desi Perez, we want to discuss your daughter's lawsuit. And did you do your deposition? Oh, okay. Somebody quoted this under Nicki's tweet. Nicki, you wore a chicken wing on your goddamn necklace. A pink chicken wing or your start of your career. You want to actually bring up people started their careers when they used to look, how they used to look. Do you remember how you used to look? Remember when Nicki used to pad her jeans? Oh, y'all wasn't there, Barbs. Where's the original Barbs at? Okay, before the shots. How about 2008? Yes. Oh, yes. That was a time. With her pack hair. Nicki's pack hair. That was very revolutionary for the hood, by the way. The double layers and all that. That was very, very, the quick weave, very revolutionary. Oh my God. But however, it was done by her. And in this era, where she's singing like that, she had a pink chicken wing on her goddamn titties. So, and bringing dildos out on stage and throwing them into the crowd. If you want to talk about people who started their careers. I'm just saying. SZA's Stats tweeted, fun fact, SOS received more streams in its first month than Pink Friday 2 did in an entire year. The album has outsold every Nicki Minaj album. Control has more weeks on Billboard 200 than all of Nicki Minaj albums combined. I guess Nicki said by buzzing pop, I don't like arguing with women. I'd rather deal with men. I'd rather speak to men and cuss men out and whatever it has to be done, and that's where it's gotten. With these women not having any understanding that they're being consistently used as pawns. Okay, but you don't talk to them like you don't want to argue with them, bitch. And you can argue with me all you would like, but you're not going to win. No shade. You can cuss me out all you would like, Miss Nicki, but girl, you tired. You're not a girl's girl, Nicki. You're not a girl's girl, because when did you get morals all of a sudden? About like harassment and bullying and all that. Like when did you become the moral police for that? Because like, even down to like who you're married to. Where was this speaking up for womanhood then? As well as your brother and the situation your brother went through, and you were there for that. I didn't see you talking about speaking up for women and women sticking together and, you know, bashing women of going against women and all that. I didn't see you sticking up for that then. I didn't see you loud and clear about that. This hypocritical girl. This is why I'm saying Onika, not Nicki, because I love my girl Nicki. I separate the artist from the art I separate the art from the artist. Onika, stand up. She got on stationhead, y'all. Apparently she got on stationhead. Let's see what she had to say.
Handling my business.
Why is she eating?
You know what I'm saying?
This is your queen of rap. This is your queen of rap. This is your queen of rap for the delusional barbs out there. This is your queen of rap on a website chewing food and speaking about another artist and just eating for no, like, what are you doing? What are you doing, bitch? You look crazy. Like, the brand Girl, when was the last time anybody reached out to Nicki Minaj for a feature besides a male artist? A male artist that doesn't even go with the demographic of Nicki Minaj. Because don't nobody want to be involved with you, Onika. Onika, don't nobody want to be involved with you, girl. And especially after all of this, I will be very surprised if anybody wants to still work with you, girl. I will be very surprised. And if it is, they just need the Barbs to come help them stream. It ain't because of you. No shade, Onika. No shade. Which I think you know this. If anybody that wants to work with you after all of what you've just done, Onika, they just want your Barbs, baby. They don't want you. And I think you understand that, but I'm just letting you know that right now. It's not you. It's not you that people want. It's the Barbs. They want the attention that you have. Because you're too difficult. You're too much. I would not want to surround myself with you. I feel like your energy is even off. And it's so sad because this is a woman that pioneered so much. And to see you go out like this is actually so fucking pitiful. And that's what makes it look and make you look so awful.
So everything I said was real. Listen, Mizza.
Mizza?
Okay? Listen, Mizza. Okay? Find you somebody to motherfucking play with, Mizza.
You don't come for Cardi like this. Why don't you ever come for Cardi like this? Because Cardi's the one. Megan may not be the one. Megan may be, too good. SZA may be too good. Cardi? Now that's the one. Now that'd be the one for that ass. Why you don't ever do this to Cardi when she talk about you? You don't never. And Cardi's always got you to shut up. Oh, Nick, I want to hear you. Oh, Nick, I want to hear you from the back. Come to the forward, Miss Bitch. Miss Cardi always got you to shut the fuck up. You never clap back at Cardi when she come for you like this, ever. Did that shoe throw stuff really rock you like that back then? Did you really like kind of get scared? Because you don't come for her. You do not come for Cardi like this. At all. Huh. I want to see you do it. I want to see you rap battle Doechii, and I want to see you come for Cardi. Like properly. Like how you did Megan and how you doing SZA right now. I want to see you do it right to Cardi. Because you're not that big bad wolf like you want to be, bitch. You're not. If you were really that girl, and if you really want to be, and to be quite honest, the reason why I know you're not that big bad wolf, you're only doing what was done to you when you came in. You're only doing what the other girls did to you when you came in. So you don't know no better, unfortunately. Well, you actually act like you don't know no better, at least. You act like you don't know no better, but you probably do know better, but That's the real tea. Lil' Kim did this to her when she was coming in. And so now she thinks this is how it's supposed to be done. It's unfortunate. Loser.
Les Miserables, bitch. I said find you some motherfucking else body to play with, bitch. You already played with your own hoe, and we seen how that went, bitch. And I don't, surgery shame or body shame. I don't even do that. But bitch, I don't know if you fat, obese, chubby, or skinny.
You just said, I don't know if I do that. I don't do that. I don't body shame. I don't do that. But you go on to do it. Talking about being fat, obese, and skinny. Nicki, look at you doing. You on live eating like this. You're eating food. You rumbling crumbles. As you're talking shit about somebody being big, you're eating. And we know how you get. We've seen you, Nicki. Girl, don't do that. Want better for yourself, Nicki. Like, truly want better for yourself. I can't believe you sitting up here acting like that, like you're untouchable.
You gotta get up over here. Y'all, I'm not making. I got something to do, but it's gonna take an hour. But the whole thing is, leave me the fuck alone. When you see me in certain way or form, I would advise you So let me get this straight. You were one of those, kids loved music, and then when you started tweeting, now I don't know if this was before or after Freckles and Bumbleina came out. Okay? Which one, so I don't know which came from. However, Bumbleina, bitch. However, you took to your Twitter during those times to downgrade and downplay the top black women in their respective fields at the time. So that tells me a lot about you. It tells me a lot about you, man.
What did it tell about yourself? Like, what did it tell about you?
So instead of you
talking about old tweets that she did back in like 2014 or 2012 or whatever, and you're doing it right now. You're doing it in 2025, live in 4K. So what the fuck they say about you? What they say about you?
Twitter to give props to the top black women in your field at that time, to the women who you later worked with. So I guess they weren't that bad after all, huh? You were just one of the kids that couldn't get in the crowd, at the in crowd, huh? You went and started drawing freckles on your motherfucking face and rearranging shit. But let's get to the heart of who Les Miserables is. Does she, I didn't know what she had tweeted about, did she tweet about her, shows or something? I don't know. But do these people not know my stats? Does this woman think, on any day, that if me and her walked in the room, in any country, in the world, these bots done got to your motherfucking fat heads, I see. Y'all don't even know who's a motherfucking superstar and icon anymore, huh, Mizza? Mizza, you're not an icon. You are a yodeling fool who needs auto-tune, who done dissed every female entertainer, it seems, based off of, the screenshot.
She did not diss every female. You sound fucking, Onika, you're more gone than I thought you were. You sound foolish. You sound foolish, Onika. You sound crazy. Your stats are your stats. Do not get me wrong, bitch. You have done what you needed to do as far as being one of the most, streamed person on Spotify and the most streamed black woman on YouTube and stuff like that. For music videos, which, like I said, you should be because you've done features out the wazoo. It ain't because of your own original music, Miss Bitch. Know that. Know that, Miss Onika. It ain't because of that. It's because you pumped that goddamn feature factory like you had to do. Uh-oh. Run it, bitch. Oh, don't act like I don't know your tea, Miss Girl. Oh, yes, Miss Onika. Don't act like I don't know your tea, Miss Girl. I have my insiders in the industry as well. You had to run those features like you needed to do back in the day, Miss Bitch. You needed to. So I'm glad you did. So I'm glad those numbers added up to something, because they should have, because you needed to run those numbers back then. You obligated to do those numbers back then, Miss Girl. Your solo music doesn't do that. And ain't nobody put no battery in my back. No Rock Nations. I'm not paid by nobody. I've never been paid by anybody to talk about anybody. And the gag is, I don't talk about my business, my personal business stuff out here like this, but there's a clause in my contracts. When I do work with labels and stuff, there's a clause that says I can say what I want to say and how I need to say it to get my message across. I'm not biased. It is not you cannot pay for my opinion, but I will gladly cover the artist. But bitch, other than that, everything I've always posted and pumped has been because of my mind, because of how I felt and how I feel. Boom. So anybody putting my battery, no battery in my back, but I am very well connected to know the tea though. I know the tea, girl. I know your tea. I know how you get down, who you work with in the past too. I know who you work with in the behind the scenes. Girl, I know this, girl. I know more than you think I know. That's the real gag. Onika and the Barbs, if people and my personal friends that watch me, they know. My personal people in my life, they know. Because I don't boast my shit. I don't boast the rooms I be in. I don't boast where I'll be at. Because I don't need to. I don't need to. I just know the barbs like to try to be like, Zach, what the fuck you think you... I am... I'm around more places than you think. And I'm with people that... I'm around people and I deal with people more than you think. Onika, let's not run it like this. Your real tea is not pumped out there. Your music industry tea is not in the streets like that. But it can be. And that's why you up here barking the way you barking. But this is none of my business. This is none of my business. This is none of my business because everything is alleged. All this is for entertainment purposes.
Yo, yodeling ass on somewhere else, bitch. What the fuck? You they tried to break that man back or something, I think, allegedly.
You better say allegedly.
How the fuck did you match the dots every time you put back on the freckles is what we the people want to motherfucking know.
The same way we use padding your pants. How would you padding your pants back then like that? That's what we want to know. All the people want to know, how would you padding your pants and your jeans back then in 2008 and 2009? How'd you do it every single time? Oh, okay. I thought we were trying to clock people's tea. Because what do you think you're funny, bitch, and you're not?
Her motherfucking deposition. That's what we wanted. Oh, I knew that was gonna get you mad, Des. But ultimately, this is not that serious, you guys. Okay.
It's not that serious at all. Everything you're doing.
I hate having to speak like this to women, to engage in this. I know it might sound unbelievable, but I really don't.
Nicki,
I don't like it.
Nicki, shut up.
I rather deal with men. I rather speak to men and cuss men out.
Well, come cuss me out, Miss Girl.
Because that's where it's gotten at, as of now, that's where it is.
Come cuss me out, bitch. I would love to see you do it. Since you like to go for men, because you going at women crazy.
That they've been constantly used as pawns, and now streams have been vanishing left and right. Where have they gone? Oh my! But talent wins. And talent is God-given.
And apparently Nicki Minaj tweeted, bitch used to be on Twitter dissing Rihanna, B, etc. And then when it was time to suck Zick and get opportunities from them, she drew them freckles on and got to sucking. Allegedly. Like, bitch, stop being jealous of women who you secretly would kill to be up their assholes. You're not a part of that list, so what are you talking about? These men putting batteries in y'all backs and y'all stupid enough to still keep it going, not peeping that it's not going to end well for them. It's not going to end well for them or you. Oh, but she changed the tweet and edited it to dissing Rihanna and C, because she knows better. She knows better. No shade, she knows better. Nicki, Onika, you know better. And I mean that. I mean that with my chest. You know better. Keep my bitch name out your mouth, girl. You know better. You know better. Oh, when I say you know better so bad. When I say you know better, bitch, you actually know better. Nicki, you can be as crazy and skitsy as a Betsy bug as you like, bitch, on these platforms. But one thing I will know is you won't be like that against my girl B. I know you know too much better, girl. Your common sense ain't that much gone. She said, let me edit that. Cause you know better. Oh, the way you know better. Cause I'm waiting the day. Cause B has nothing to do with anything that Nicki has going on. At least I don't think so. All I will say is this. The day Onika comes out and say anything about Beyonce knows. Carter. That'd be the day y'all, the barbs would, it don't matter if you a sane barb or a regular barb, you would hate me. Oh, you would hate me after the read I would give. Oh, you would hate me. So keep it very cute, Miss Girl. And I also saw the little shit she tweeted about the mechanical bull thing a few days ago. But I paid it because I said she is talking about a lyric. It is a lyric of mechanical bull, whatever. But if I know Anika, if I know how miserable she is in her house, unbooked. Oh yeah, and she's talking about that when she did the re-up, the Pink Friday Roman Reloaded. I remember that, the re-up that flopped. The re-up flopped bad, real bad. And I like the re-up too, because I had songs on the re-up. I love Whip and all that. Like, ooh, that was a good little, but it flopped. And the bitch used a video screenshot as the cover. Apparently SZA maybe have shaded Nicki back then when Jade Versace said, nobody doing witchcraft on you, you're just a terrible ass person and you're paranoid. And SZA said this, because she wasn't lying back then. She wasn't lying because she was looking crazy and paranoid. She was.
I don't know one of your motherfucking songs. Not one, bitch. Y'all, I'm not trying to be funny. Like, I'm not... Y'all, do y'all want to know something? Yo, like, y'all, I'm not being funny. Like, today, this whole day, I've been on my chill vibe, like, handling my business. You know what I'm saying? And so everything I said was real. What we eating, I'm eating my tampering. But what I'm saying is, listen, Mizza. Okay?
Miserable. What a miserable girl.
Listen, Mizza.
What a miserable girl.
Okay?
Miserable girl.
Find you somebody to motherfucking play with, Mizza. Les Miserables, bitch. I said find you some motherfucking else body to play with, bitch. You already played with your own hoe, and we seen how that...
You don't know a song is crazy. And I'll say this. If you don't know a song, that means you're not as tapped in the music industry as you think you are. If you don't know a SZA song, Miss Onika, then you're not as tapped in as you think you are. No shade, you're tired. No shade, you're tired, Onika. If you do not, you can sit up here and lie like that you don't know none of these bitches. SZA's SOS 68 Weeks has spent more time in the top 10 on the Billboard, spent more weeks in the top 10 of the Billboard 200 than all of Nicki Minaj albums combined, which is only 66 weeks. Pop Fusion said, despite being released just 2 years ago, SZA's SOS has now outsold Nicki Minaj's entire 5-album discography in total units and global certifications. It has also outcharted every Nicki Minaj album both in the US and worldwide. This is only a 2-album run. Nicki, you don't have albums like that. Your albums don't hit culturally like SZA's. It just doesn't. Granted, you are a hip hop artist, so maybe that's why, maybe. But it doesn't hit, girl. Not like how SZA's does. Stop, like it just doesn't. Your career, your impact is fab. You are a legendary act, but SZA is as well, babes. And you have to accept that. You're not going toe to toe with just any old little girl. SZA's a big deal. Just as much a big deal as you are. But you're diminishing your legacy, acting crazy and tweeting and not doing anything to capitalize. You have a whole challenge on TikTok right now that's going viral off a 13-year-old song. And you're not doing anything to capitalize off of it. Not even doing the challenge maybe, or you rather sit up here and tweet and get in arguments with other artists than actually be an artist. Oh. Everybody me on the queen, Nicki Minaj, need to get a style. And then SZA said perfection, and then Nicki said, SZA, thank you so much, mama. I said the same thing about you, about how he did your hair. SZA says, first picture is easily a meme of abundance and blessings, and the astrology page needs to grab it immediately. This was her, Nicki, and her fans. SZA also comments and says everything under Eric and Tay's doing Nicki's hair. Uh-oh, wait, was I right? Hold on, bitch, was I correct? The Breakfast Club reveals Nicki Minaj asked SZA for a feature and it didn't happen, and fast forward, now she's attacking her. I said what I said. I know what I be talking about.
Back in 2020, Nicki Minaj reached out for a SZA feature on a song. He responded and told Nicki Minaj that SZA was in album mode heavy and that he would get it over to her, and that was it. They never spoke again. Feature didn't happen, but he says he's lost after that as well. There was no further issue. Like, I still don't understand from that, how did we get here?
Nicki can't talk about being bullied. Nicki has been bullying people
for years.
For the last couple of years.
Yeah, Nicki can never talk about being
2020,
bullied.
Nicki Minaj had reached out.
Oh, okay, that's it. Nicki can never talk about being bullied. Pop Stuff said Rihanna #1 and Nicki Minaj #2 are the best-selling best-selling female artists of all time in the U.S. Grok says yes, partially. Based on the RIAA certifications, Rihanna leads Black female artists in the U.S. sales with 211 million units, but Nicki Minaj isn't. It's actually Beyonce, followed by Mariah Carey, which I guess, okay, for streaming. But for streaming, it's accurate. Rihanna and Nicki on Spotify, Rihanna's 52 billion and Nicki 39 billion, and on YouTube. That makes sense because, like I said, Nicki should have those streaming numbers because she has all those features. But you are not the most selling, you are not #2 most selling female artist, black artist of all time when it comes to albums. It's Beyonce and Rihanna. Just an hour ago, as I'm filming this, well, it looked like SZA took the bait, silly goose. Wasn't she warning about retrograde? Now she's been up all day on IG leaving comments under people's blogs. I'm hollering. Y'all, I'm hollering. Okay, and then she says, okay, if the barbs say stop, I'll stop. Do I got one more jab left in the tuck? Or I gotta get up off her right this second? That's sad. That's so sad. It is honestly so sad to see Nicki go down like this, and to say I'm disappointed is an understatement. I'm so disappointed. I'm actually hurt. Because Onika, to see you, to say like, I don't want to diminish women like this, but you diminish women like this, and like you really still, you have no reason but bitter and jealousy at all. And I'm gonna say it like this too. If you've got real cases and real problems with Desiree, Rock Nation, TDE, and all this, why don't you put it into legal terms? Because you being on Twitter is not helping your case, even if you do have a case. Because even though you could have a case, you could have a problem, right? Why aren't you doing anything that's actually making motion instead of actually making tweets about anything? You're just trying to make public perception about things about these people, but that's it. And granted, like I said, in this industry, perception is everything. And public persona and public perception is everything. But like, Nicki, you just tweeting is making your public perception and public persona look a fool. And it's like you're fighting with a brick wall. So if you really want to get things going, really get things going behind the scenes as well, so you can even make these little crazy rants and stuff on Twitter, but also be like, I filed this motion as well because this is about to happen in court. So see y'all in court. You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna do it, bitch. Either stand up or shut up, Onika. No shade. Either stand up or let it go. Cause you a chop right now, bitch. You look crazy and you a chop. A complete chop. I feel bad for the same barbs that love her like I do. I love this woman, man. Let me rephrase that. I love her work. I love her art. I don't love this woman, but I do love her art. I love this woman's art completely. Like, I love what she's done for my childhood. I love what she's done for me growing up. Her art. The woman, can't stand you. I actually can't stand you right now. Maybe one day we'll come back. Maybe one day my mind will change. But right now, I don't live for you. I do not live for Miss Onika. You are tired. You are a chop. You look miserable. You look sad. You look pathetic. You're in your house tweeting while everybody you talking about is on either tour, selling out, doing what they need to be doing, making art, making albums. What are you doing? What are you doing? Barbs, find the words, bitch. The delusional barbs. Tell me what your girl is doing besides at home on stationhead and tweeting. What is your girl doing? I'm going to leave this for now. I'm sure this will develop into something else. But for right now, I got to go. But we've been sitting here for about an hour talking. I'm going to let Onika go for right now. I'm sure she'll come do something else and have me come back and talk. But Onika, I'm disappointed in you, girl. But I know you don't care. So that's just that. You don't care about your legacy no more. You don't care about any of this anymore. You just want to be viral on Twitter and be the bad guy. So, and you got your barb, so that's all you care about. The GP don't care about you at all. The GP could care less about Nicki Minaj. The GP could care less. They think you're a bad villain up in somebody's tower with a dragon like flying around you to keep you inside. And if you keep this up, you either gonna be in a conservatorship, allegedly, or you're gonna be looking like Kanye West and Azalea Banks in those boxes of don't mess with them. All right, Tired Ass Army, please let me know in the comments what you guys think about all of this. And was that too hard? I don't know. I'm just very fed up. I'm just very hurt that Nicki came for another black woman's legacy like that. That's actually prevalent and that actually, like, SZA's actually like a newborn superstar. Like, SZA is a superstar of our generation. And she just tried to diminish her legacy. And I don't like that. That's absolutely fucking awful. It's awful. So don't up here and act like you're for women. You're not. You're not for women at all. You're not for black women. You're not for other black women. You just want to cause mess. You just want things to go your way. All right, Tired Ass Army. I love y'all picking up my call as always. And you know I'm going to call y'all back real soon. Bye, Army.